So what happens when 3 West Virginia Walmarts decide to take the candy and chips out of one checkout aisle per store and replace them with fruit and other healthy items? Well, one thing, the National Centers for Disease Control are using these West Virginia healthy checkout aisles as a national model. And the West Virginia store managers are finding that the customers like it.
You know, when we first set up the fruit, one of the first things I got was a phone call from a customer that said, you know, the store manager, yes ma'am, she says, I just want to comment on the healthy living checkout that you have there. I said, okay. She said, normally, you know, I've got my kids tugging on me in the checkout line or whatever for a candy bar. And she goes, and today they're on their way home, they ate a banana. And she goes, I just think that's so cool. Customers, not necessarily kids, but just going through that register and just would say, hey, they see the badge and they say, hey, and they point to the fruit, I love it. You know, so even, you know, adults, an apple, a pear, an orange, or whatever, just something to snack on the way out. So.
These are like the healthy fruit snacks, and then these are the flavored apple sauces, which the baby who's 7 months loves. I think it's wonderful because, you know, the kids aren't reaching for chocolate and sugar and all of that. Apples and grapes are great with me. Super.
In the healthy checkout aisle and other parts of the store, Walmart staff hung toys that cause kids to be active. Hula hoops, balls.
And then jump ropes. And Hot Wheels down there.
Yeah.
And normally we keep punch bags here, but they did very, very well, so I don't have any more right now.
He says sales have tripled on some items. Across town, 4 local grocery stores are trying the same idea.
The first day, I was actually shocked the amount of products that we did sell that we changed out. The banana chips and some of the dried fruit. The prunes, individual prunes, they're a real big seller. Sugar-free snack pack puddings do really well.
People comment on they would prefer coming through this line, especially, like I said, the ones with small children.
I've been doing this for about 24 years, and I was kind of amazed that it's actually working.
Were you amazed? Were you a skeptic at first?
My business is about turns. Candy bars turn, you know, but you know, a $3.99 thing, a trail mix, how many candy bars you have to sell to get a $4 ring? You know?
The store is also selling a lot more fresh vegetables and fruit, he said, just by setting up displays in different parts of the store. So how did Foodland and Walmart come to do this? Well, the local health department talked them into it. The health department has a grant from the Centers for Disease Control called Change the Future West Virginia.
You know, we went in as a long shot and said, what do you think about the idea of a healthy checkout aisle? And just really didn't know whether or not they would think it was a great idea or not. And they jumped on board.
Local Walmart managers are enthusiastic, but will the idea spread to other aisles, other Walmarts beyond West Virginia? Walmart's East Coast Media Director, Bill Wirtz, said it's only been a few months and the checkout aisles are not yet in Walmart's corporate radar.
It's just early days, and I just wouldn't want to speculate on what might come out of this. You know, it's certainly to the credit of the local management that they've set this program up. You know, who could say? Who can say?